Beep, beep, what you want? The statues. The left one, it needs a thing. The fire. The middle statue, it also needs a flame. I'm not sure how I'm holding a flame. I guess it's a cold flame. Preparations are complete. The fanatic awaits. Grandpa, how's it going? I'm looking for second relics. Are there any relics? I'm sure you have one. One such as this? Yeah, he's got the thing. Sea spray, crackle, and seethe in the air around it. Yeah. It zapped at my spirit, and when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you, when the ritual is complete. It will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? Well, I'm done. Actually, what about that scroll? Found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore, as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of incomprehensible door. And those wretched twisted fish that swam through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Okay. Alright, well, I turned on your candles for you. Chill the deep touches us now. It is time. Come. Follow him to the steps of the temple. Top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises the scroll. He begins to chant. He's just gonna explode, isn't he? We just watch this. We just watch this happen. You're rooted in the spot. The wind picks up, and swirling sea spray around the air. Swirling sea spray around around the air. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. We're just here to vibe. That's fine. The freezing blaze climbs his legs. His chanting continues. No pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pulls around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind swoops into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Inspects. Yeah, I'll be taking that watch. Thank you, Jim. Take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm. Clock hand spinning wildly below the cracked face. Alright, well. That's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes you gotta teleport with fire. I don't know if he really burnt to death so much as just disintegrated. Which is still technically a way to burn to death, but at a very rapid rate. Well, now that I've got the pocket watch, I guess I'm going to come over here and doom all of you people to death. What's a couple more people? It's a really big oil rig to have like a whole 7 guys on top of it. And 1 crazed fish man below. That's still really weird. Hey, how's it going? Let me go look at your defenses real quick. It would be a shame if someone just ripped out the paneling. I needed a dart caster and a crate. Well, if you look at that, I have these things. How convenient. It would have been really unfortunate if I didn't have a crate. Move the old module and insert the new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Why would I want Rise? That seems like it's such a terrible idea. It seems like a terrible idea. I broke the drill, I guess. Should I maybe switch it back out to the other thing? Are we rumbling? Both have decided to do this. Yeah, he left. I've decided I don't want to be here anymore. The last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill tower. The executive boards the helicopter and rotors already spinning. Everyone all right? All accounted for in the factory. Yep, foundry's fine. Guess we wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling out here by boat. Sit tight for here. Fishermen, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you need stuff made, we can sort you out. All right. You good, I guess? All right. I guess we're good. Sure. It didn't help with your weird... I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't need any of this stuff. I can sell you my fish, though, that I don't need. I don't know what reward I would get, but I figured I would get something. I didn't get anything from either, like, sabotaging the defenses or doing, or like the Jimmy's tasks. Okay, then. I mean, I guess I got stuff out of this from just going through it. Very weird. Yeah, inventory's still real full. Alright, well, I guess I watched a Leviathan eat a different Leviathan. That certainly happened. Let's see. Only thing left I can think of is maybe, just maybe. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna take a nap real quick. I know we can turn the watch in or whatever. But I'm gonna go talk to the lady at the Stellar Basin just to see if anything happens. Though, based on the last DLC, I'm kind of thinking that it just kind of ends. I was expecting, like, you take a nap or something. Something happens where you go back to your boat and you're like, oh, you'll find a weird trinket on it. Here's a trinket that gives you like 500 fishing speed. But I just found that in a rock in a corner. So I don't know what I was expecting. Some sort of conclusion. Really anything, I think. Hey, lady, do you care? Does anyone care? Excuse me, you're sitting in your giant sandcastle. I can't even... No, I can't talk to you. Never mind. No, you also do not care. All right, well... That's Spanish. That's not manifest. We've done everything, I guess. Literally everything else. And the only thing that remains is we can go talk to the lighthouse keeper, right? Right. Other crazy grandpa wanted me to chit chat with the lighthouse keeper. Anything neat in here? No. Was this my new one or was this my new one? Yeah, no, they're both trash. All right, perfect. It's fine. No, I guess we're gonna do green. I just wanted to back up into here. I don't know why. Lighthouse lady, how's it going? What do you know about a silver and crimson book? You started at the very mention of the book. Really asking me after all this time? You know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of the thing once and for all. Alright, okay, thanks. Alright, that's wonderful. I'm just gonna do a lap and finish this book. I just want to see what the book does. I think we've done everything. I could fill out the encyclopedia. I guess there could be something after I give all the trinkets. Maybe like Atlantis rises from the abyss and I have to do another one. But I have a sinking suspicion that nothing happens after this and the game is just going to go to credits. Based on the end of the last two DLCs. I think it's just going to go to credits randomly. Congratulations, you have given Jim all of his collectibles. He is mildly okay with that. On this book doing? Nautical engineering. Equipment types that use durability lose it 15% slower. Alright, well, I've never run out of durability in anything besides a crab pot, so that doesn't matter. Advanced fishing probably just speeds up fishing. How much of the encyclopedia did we actually... We did... half? About half, I guess. I assume a lot of it is probably aberrations. Yeah, a lot of it's aberrations of things we just didn't catch very many of. And there's weird dudes, but I'm not gonna sit around and try and catch all these random guys. I don't think. Maybe if I had something else to work towards besides just filling in a journal, but I don't. It's still locked. Go inside. Nope, still locked. All right, well, maybe one day. Climb the broken steps to the mansion. The waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns surround you. Deliver the relic. He approaches, drawing closer with an incessant ticking. You had the pocket watch. You take it out. You take out the watch. Its frozen hands are now inexplicably twitching in a rhythmic struggle. Trying but failing to move forwards, you place it in front of the collector. It's been some decades since I last laid eyes upon this. The sound of its mechanisms have grown no less unpleasant. But that our collection is complete, I must admit I am surprised. And not think you had the determination for such a job. Now, with all 5 relics in our possession, only one thing remains. I suspect you know by now. Tell me, Jim. Tell me what you know. Become apparent soon enough. We must make one final voyage. This time, I will be with you. I guess I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the last phase of the game. Your progress will not be safe from this point onwards. Do you wish to continue? I mean, I don't know what else I would do. This literally is the last part of the game. Yeah, I did all that. I mean, there's nothing over here. There's nothing over here. I assume this is just the edge of the map. And I'll get eaten by a Leviathan if I try and leave. Yeah, no, I think I've done everything. Weird. Not a lot of fanfare for all this. Alright, well. Okay, there's now a second option. That's weird. Tell me about this book. Which book? This one right here? The wry grin. He pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. Like the one you're holding, Jim. There's not much we said of the histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite sure. Is he holding 2 books now? Your hypocrisy is wearying? I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in a dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask. You get it from the deep? I assume you got it from the deep. Cthulhu probably had it. Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember you were there? The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically, like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Who? You wanted to forget, begged me. The room bristles. That's what you asked for. Can I have it? I don't know what I would do with it, but can I have it? Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. I don't like you using like a plural there. They step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forwards in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? Immortality? I might become immortal if I have the magic book. You strike. Okay, I just punch him, apparently. Strike out with the right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Okay. I see. I was insane the whole time. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly. Before you sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything. Undo what you did. So is there... okay, well. Can I use it? Can I read it? I can't read it. Unless it's in, like, cargo. No. Is it in storage? Hold on, I can check storage here. How do I use the book for my own gain? Also, just real quick, I'm gonna go turn in this flag. Not to use it, but that might be the last flag, and I might get an achievement out of it. Does that matter? Nah, not really. Hold on, I want to also get rid of these plates. Thanks. And this goblet. Thanks. Paint man. No thanks. Don't want it. Boat still looks terrible. I just want an orange. I check this one. It's still more like sea cucumbers. It's thousands of sea cucumbers. I'm gonna ask Grandma. Actually, maybe I might be able to give Grandma a heart attack. Hey, Grandma. I have your book. You had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now's the time to act. Still remember where it happened, in that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you're ready, I'll point the way. Okay. I'm entering a second final phase. Can I? None of this is listed anywhere. All right, perfect. Thanks. All right, I guess I can either choose Graham, or the other guy. I guess technically I'm choosing both because I'm both the other guy and Graham. Or the other guy is still not me and is actually just a ghost in a mirror. Which is also possible. We must wait until night until it's thickest, until the ocean as it was years ago. Okay, well, it was already kind of night, but yeah, sure, I guess 1 a.m. works. I'll point the way, follow my lights. Go and do what's right. Throw it back. Throw it back, and then the octopus will eat you. Well, I guess the octopus is dead. Do you think the well, no, there's 2 octopi. There's the octopus that was on the thing and the octopus in the stellar basin. So, it's really weird when it turns red. It's less spooky, I think. But, I don't know. I'll get a party out with Cthulhu. If it was me with the book the whole time, was I just like... I just didn't have the gumption to use it? Throw a book? Wait, somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. Hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Still throw it, I guess. Throw it into the foaming water. Do you remember, like, 1,000 years ago when I picked up, like, the random hitchhiker? Imagine if I still had that guy with me. Like, this dude has been in my boat for, like, 100 years. Alright, yep. Giant Leviathan still. Just is gonna eat me whole. Perfect. Why? So is, like, the scientist merman still out there? It does just end. It also just ends. Hey, at least something happened. Unlike last time, or the last 2 things where it just nothing happens. This had the decency to at least have me be eaten by something. I guess I saw a Leviathan eat... Man, that Leviathan's hungry now that I think about it. He just ate a giant squid. Or octopus. I guess it's probably an octopus. Squid have thin limbs. I don't know what a squid looks like. I think when I imagine a squid, it's very small. Where an octopus is red and like thick. That's a weird way to describe an octopus, but I describe it as thick. Anyway, I guess that was Dredge. We've beaten it. Very weird. Like, I thought it was fun. It was a fun time going around fishing, loading up on money. It feels weirdly paced. Because I think I was the most spooked in, like, the first area. I guess the second area. If you count the tutorial as an area. Where there was a giant sea monster going through the walls and rocks were falling on me and it was very tight. Then the second area, the monster didn't really do anything. It just sat in the middle the whole time. Assumedly, it tries to attack you if you go over top of it. I don't know. And then Third area, the snakes literally did nothing. So not exactly spooky there. We killed them even. It's the opposite of spooky. We murdered them all. And then the fourth area had piranha that also basically did nothing. Assumedly, the piranha would try and eat me if like it got close, but it never did. So didn't have any issues there. DLC wise, the Pale Reach was real weird in terms of the fact that it just kind of ends, and it's entirely self-contained and mostly nothing. It was fun going through the ice, but mostly nothing. And the iron one was better because you got to go to all the other areas and go get more fish. You got to fight with giant goo monster. That was a fun time. It did also just kind of end with nothing. Like, if I had stopped after making the goo happen in the fourth area, nothing would have changed. If anything, Scientist Man might not even be a fish man anymore. But, whatever. It was a fun time. Is what I'm getting at. I had a fun time doing this. I guess we could see the other ending if I just skip this. Because I don't know how long those credits are. And we continue on. Okay, go see the other ending. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm back from the dead. Surprise. You thought you could kill me, but you can't. Or this just looks like a game over. Hey, Jim Jam, I'm back. Or me, I'm back. Whoever, I don't know. I'm ready. One final voyage. Last phase. Regardless of coming with us, we should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seats will remain unaware of our intentions. Am I gonna go to the exact same place and do the exact same thing? Destination is open expanse west of the Great Marrow. It's marked on the map. Not Terry in open waters. A chill rides in your body as you turn to leave. Collector's with you. Alright. Did you just like mark it on my map? No, it's over there still. Is there a reason it's over here on the west? A giant skull. A giant skull. That's weird. I wonder if that's there during the day, or that's like a weird night effect. Am I going to get eaten by Cthulhu here as well? Except Cthulhu just gets stronger. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here and only because of what we achieved. Open the book. Its pages are frosted with ice, and a chill mist rises from your fingers. You begin to read aloud. Release the lost one, frozen in time. You throw the pocket watch overboard. Tethered by a change in the deep. Throw the necklace overboard. Bind them to this world once more. Throw the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. You slot the key into the lock of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. Fish over there is just having a great time. Throw the music box overboard. Its key left unturned. There she goes. I just gained by Cthulhu, or I guess the Leviathan again. Or I summon my wife from the depths. We're just hanging out down there with Davy Jones. Okay, we also summon Cthulhu. Is Cthulhu like, is this a combo? Can I just get the solo? You know, Cthulhu, I don't think there's enough room down there for you. I saw how deep it was. Unless you were laying on the floor down there, you're not standing up very much. Oh, and then everything's on fire. Crab pot's still intact. Cthulhu's first act. Shoot flames at the nearby towns. Well, at least something happened, I guess. Usually, I mean, do I get to keep my wife? I mean, this place, not the greatest. Everyone eats nothing but fish all day. And at that, Ron fish. So if I could just leave, like I'll take my wife, my ghost wife, and my magic book, and I'll just go to, I don't know, Nevada, somewhere landlocked. I'm probably fine there, right? And what's the worst that could happen? Cthulhu gets the ocean, much like Poseidon. I get my slightly damp wife, and we'll go have a great time in the middle of a cornfield. I'll become a potato farmer. It'll be difficult to, you know, wiggle in with the corn farmers, but still, I think I'd end well. Maybe there's a third ending somewhere. Probably not. I mean, maybe give the random guy the book. Maybe, like the mayor dude. I don't know. But I think that's going to do us for Dredge. We've dredged everything we could possibly dredge, save for about 100 fish. Okay, maybe we didn't dredge everything. We dredged enough, I think. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for Dredge. We'll come back next time with something else. I don't know yet. Sure, it'll be fun. But until next time, enjoy the fish and all the leviathans that come with it.